What's going on? How's everybody doing out there on this wonderful day? So I'm sure everybody out there in the bait making world has heard of the WhipWad that is made by Epic Bait Molds. It has also a collaboration with Marlin Baits, and it comes in all crazy different sizes. You got the 2.2, the 3.1, the 4.1, the 5 point, I wrote it down here, 4, and the 7.6. Well, they also make it in this size, which is a 1.7. You guessed it. We are doing a small bait again this week because I'm on a small bait kick because I am stocking up because it is trout season here in West Virginia and muskie season. Like I said, the bass are pretty much snuggled in for the winter time. We've had some snow. We've had plenty of cold nights. Bass season is pretty much done for the year. I'm sure there's people out there still trying here in West Virginia, but I have moved on and I am trying to catch trout and muskie. I went muskie fishing, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 days ago. I don't have any good stories to tell you. Did not catch any, did not see any. So, but back to the mold. This mold is awesome. Let me put it down here on the table and show you all about it. Check that out. It's got some sweet detailing. You can see the WhipWad tail there. And it's 1.7 with the tail folded out. As of right now, when it's curled up like that, it's probably like 1¼ inches. They had to do some crazy CNC machine so you can laminate this. And they also give you a plate that goes in the middle. You put that in there like that. Close your mold. And with magic that they did from Epic Bait Molds, you're able to laminate this mold. You can also take the plate and you can actually close the mold first, and you can just put it down in the middle of the mold, and then you can clamp it and start shooting your baits. That brings us to our colors. I am going to do 3 laminates in this video today. Yes, 3 laminates. I'll go over the colors as I'm making, but the first color we're going to do is a baby rainbow trout. All right, everybody, we have got our belly color for our rainbow trout. I put 13 drops of Lure Works bubblegum pink in it, and I put a 1/64 teaspoon of some very small black flake, and I've got 15 drops of Dead on Plastics green pumpkin. I'm going to stir this up and see where that gets us. We are still a little thin. I'm going to add 5 more drops to that. I'm a fan of Dead on Plastics green pumpkin. It's a very good color. That's 20. All recipes are done in a 1/2 cup of plastisol, and I'm using Dead on Plastics worm blend. That's still pretty see-through. We're going to do another 5 drops, which is 25 total. 3, 4, and 5. I believe I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, it's looking pretty good in the cup there. Yeah, that should do. On the flake, I'm going to put a 1/16 of medium black. All right. And then I'm going to put a 1/32 teaspoon of this fuchsia. Kind of throw off the rainbow trout a little bit. I don't want to put too much fuchsia in there. Just enough. Alright, let's mix this all together and see where this gets us. Oh yeah. That makes a really good looking top color for rainbow trout. We are going to get these heated back up and vacuumed, and then we're going to start shooting our 1.7 WhipWad. Alright, everybody, we have got our mold in the vise here. We are using our SDG Multi Block. I got the belly of the mold looking towards me. I got the belly of the Multi Block looking at me. Got the pink over here and the green on top here. Here we go. We are going to shoot this and see how it goes. We did not mean to suck up that much. We're going to purge this a little bit. There we go. Looking pretty good on the table there, I will say that. And we're shooting. Holding a little bit of pressure. And fill that up to the top. Looks like a good shoot. Alright, you know what we're going to do. We're going to let that cool down for a little while and peek inside and see how our 1.7 WhipWads turned out. Alright, everybody, so I've already opened up the mold because I didn't think my green was going to be dark enough. It looks pretty good. I'll give it that. It's a good looking color as it is, but I want my green to be a little bit darker. As you can see, all of our WhipWads came out looking pretty good. I just want to see this green. See, like this last one here, really thin there. The top ones did pretty good. we're going to pull these off. I'm still going to keep these. I'm going to fish them, but I am going to darken up my green just a little bit. I'll be back with the next round. All right, everybody, I made some adjustments on this one. I put 10 more drops of the green in, and I put 5 more drops of the bubblegum pink. We're going to see how these come out. Oh, yeah, look at that. I'll fix these up a little bit best I can. These are little teeny tiny baits. Oh, I'm digging that color. What do y'all think? Heck yeah. That looks awesome. So you pull this out, and you got your metal plate in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull all these off of here. Just so I can get them on a tray here in just a few minutes. And then we'll take a look at a couple of them here. See how they came out. Oops, that one's getting stuck. Alright, then we're going to take this and you just pull this off of your plate in the middle. And then you can break this apart. You can save some of it. But there's your runner. Put that to the side. Put this to the side. Alright, let's grab a good one here. This one looks pretty good. I like it. Check that out. Yes. I am digging that. That is a good looking color. Little baby rainbow action going on. I like this one too. This one has a little bit more of the bigger flake at the top. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a really good one. I like how the back fin, see a little detail right there. Laminated through the tail. Looks great. Let's get another one out there. This one has a little less of the bigger black flake. Still laminated through the tail. There's the head. Sweet looking bait. I will take that every day of the week. Alright, everybody, on to our next color. So everybody has seen a watermelon green and a monkey milk. I make that color all the time. That's really good. I want to do a monkey milk bottom, but I want to do a green pumpkin monkey milk. This is LureWorks 156. It's kind of got more of a brownish tint to it. I think that would look pretty good mixed with some monkey milk. I am not going to use the monkey shine from Dead on Plastic. I'm actually going to make my own monkey milk with 8-bit baits, mica shift powders, and a little bit of white from Dead on Plastic. Alright, I'm going to get everything cleaned up and we're going to move on to our next color. Alright, everybody, we have got our monkey milk bottom done here. I put a 1/16 teaspoon of the mica shift from 8-bit baits and 2 drops of white. Now I have 5 drops of LureWorks Green Pumpkin 156, and we're going to stir this in there and see where it gets us. This one's a pretty thick color. So, okay, we're going to go, let's go 3 more for right now. And we're going to finish it off with 2 more, which is going to give us a total of 10. And that is giving us a really good top color. I think that monkey milk is going to look really awesome with this brownish green color. I'm going to pause for a second. I'll be right back. Alright, everybody, I went up to the shelf there and I brought down some 8-bit baits hollow shift. This is in high roll. I want to kind of give this color a little bit of pizzazz, a little extra. That should do it. I want a 1/64 teaspoon. I already said that, I think. And a 1/2 cup. I think that's going to be plenty. Get that cap back on there. Alright, let's mix this in there. Oh yeah, look at that now. Yes. And then I'm going to put some blue. I think I'm going to do a 1/32 teaspoon of blue. And then I'm also going to do a 1/32 teaspoon of this copper here. These are both in the smaller size. And I think it's really going to pop with that hollow shift in there. Alright, let's mix this in there really good. Oh yeah. Sweet. I'm going to bump it up though. I am going to put another 1/32 teaspoon of each of those colors in there, which is going to bump it up to a 1/16 of each of them in there. I want to make this one a little glitter heavy. Come on, get off my spoon. There we go. Put that up there. And then we're going to do another 32nd teaspoon of blue. This is going to make our color right here. Oh yeah, that's looking a lot better. Look at that. That's a pretty good color if I do say so myself. Mix it with that monkey milk belly. I think we'll have a pretty good looking bait. All right, buddy, we got these up to temperature. Let's see if we can make this awesome color look good. Oh, I'm gonna just, I almost forgot to purge there for a second. All right, hold a little bit of pressure. Fill it up to the top. All right, I think that's a good shoot. And from the purge, I am digging this color. Looks pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. All right, everybody, I'm excited. Let's check out this cool laminate here. Let's see how it came out. Ooh, look at that. Oh, it looks great. Check it out. Sweet. I am digging that color. A green pumpkin monkey milk. I'll take that. I'm going to go ahead and pull these off. I got to put them on the tray here in a minute anyways. So this runner, like I was showing you, like I said, there's a piece of metal in there. Just take this to the side, kind of pull this out, kind of walk it off, and boom, that's ready for next shoot. Let's take a look at one of these. Look at that. The tiny, tiny bait. Check that out. That blue looks awesome. Got the copper in there. Tail laminated perfect. Oh yeah. Ooh, got a little bit at the bottom there with the top color. That's cool. A little more realistic. Yeah, sweet. All right, as you can see, there's a mold right here. So I like this color so much, I wanted to see it in a different mold, which is the 2-inch crappie slayer. We're going to take a look at that. So bonus mold time. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all the tops. Sweet. Let's look at that belly. Oh, sweet. Man, that crappie mold. 2-inch crappie slayer, it just laminates so good. Look at that. Let's grab one here. Let's grab the third one down. I know you just saw it in the WhipWad, but look at that. That's a good color. That's why I had to shoot it in the 2-inch crappie slayer. I just knew it. Look at the blue in there. Blue glitter, copper glitter. Oh, I love that color. That is pretty awesome. All right, everybody, we have started on our next laminate. Look at this. Look at this belly color. Look at that. So that is 6 drops of Dead on Plastics white, and it is a 1/16 teaspoon of this pearl powder called Illusion from Lure Works. Pretty sweet color. I'm not going to put any glitter in that. And then I did 15 drops of this Scabernog from Lure Works, which gave us this really cool looking kind of reddish brown color. Looks pretty sweet if I do say so myself. I am going to put a 1/16 teaspoon of gold holographic glitter in this. I think it'll really pop in that color. Get it all out of there because I'm going to do the exact same thing with purple. Yes, purple. I think the purple will bounce off our belly color just awesome. And we're going to get a good scoop of that. Sweet. Alright, let's clean that spoon off. Let's mix this all together and see how it looks. I want to keep the belly color clean this time. No dirtying it up with any black glitter. And then we're going to mix this gold and holographic in this and see what we come up with. Oh yeah. Oh, it looks awesome. Yes, I am digging that. Do I want to put any big black flake in there to kind of throw it off a little bit? I don't think I am. It's such a small bait. I don't think I am. I think we're gonna shoot these 2 colors. All right, everybody, we got these up to temperature. They're in the 3 higher 20s. I think that'll do good. Do a little bit of purging there on the multi-block. All right, we're shooting. All right, let's top that off and let that cool down for a little bit, and then we'll peek inside and see how this last color came out. Looks pretty good on the injectors, I will say that. All right, everybody, let's take a look at this last color and see how it came out. Oh, yeah. Check that out. That Scarbernog is a good color. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at those tails. They're laminated perfect. Sweet. Got a little crazy in the 2 top ones there, but that's all right. We will take that. I'll pull these all off here. Put them on the tray anyways. Alright, let's take a look at that first one. So you can see the first one really bled into the bottom there. But I'll take it. The tail will get good. Get my finger behind it. Look at that. But then when you get down to the second one's on, it came out really good. Check out that. A little brown at the bottom there. Let's see. This one looks really good. Check that one out. A little brown on that one too. I might have had my top color a little too warm. Here we go. That's a good one. They're all good. They'll all work. It's a tiny mold. It's hard to get everything perfect on there. But look at that tail. Came out looking great. No glitter in the belly. Just letting that Lure Works illusion do its thing. Got the purple and the holographic gold in the top. Sweet looking color. Another good color. This one came out good too. Look at the tail. Good laminate line. Heck yeah, I'll take that. One more? One more. Here we go. Oh yeah. Good color. I like it. I dig it. Alright, that is going to do it for this one. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, give this video a like and a share. And leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you thought of the baits I made in the 1.7 WhipWad. I think they all came out looking pretty good if I do say so myself. But I say that about all my baits. I'll let you all be the judge of it. But I believe that is going to do it for this one. But before we go, let's take another look at these awesome baits.